Yay, connection's trying to not unalive itself. And I know that the audio's on my Twitch side. Get out of here, Twitch side. At least for audio. But yay, my stream's trying to not immediately crash. So, found out. Apparently the internet was for some reason a little unstable last night. I don't know why. Because I made this in the post before. But I closed every single tab, see if that fixed anything. Obviously that didn't fix anything for the stream, so I just ended stream. Restarted my computer, didn't open any Chrome tabs, made sure everything was loaded in, all that kind of good stuff. I went on to Fortnite just to check the ping as well. The ping kept spiking up to like 400 to 600, so I was like, okay, internet's unstable. The speed test didn't show that, which is weird. But if another game's doing that to my computer as well, something's telling me the connection was unstable. For whatever reason, and that explains why the stream just out of nowhere just unalived itself. This internet here at the school is a little weird. Normally it is reliable, but other times it's just not reliable at all. And it took forever, like half my tabs to open as well, so yep. It was literally just all internet related last night, which is annoying. Alright, give me just a second. We will get going here. I'm gonna take care of one thing. And then we will get going if I can find all that. Okay, what is this Wi-Fi doing? Hello? There's just a promo page here. Thank you. Nice, yeah. I'm starting a little bit early because I legit have nothing to do today except for maybe a couple things for an online class, which I really only need to do like one thing with that, which will take at most 30 minutes to do. But like legit, that's all I have to do today. It's such a light day. I don't have classes this day and I just did a math exam. I probably should start on my math homework. I believe it's not due till Friday though, which is, I mean, probably not a good idea. I'm procrastinating on that, but I can do it first thing tomorrow as well. Well, sometime tomorrow. Yeah, at least I should start it today, so I'll start that today. So maybe about an hour's worth of homework total today. Which is crazy to think about. I haven't had only an hour's worth of homework to do in so long. It's always been at least like 2 to 4 hours of homework a night, and it's been like, ugh, if not more sometimes. That's if I don't do it throughout the day and I just do other things instead, like this kind of stuff, content creation, all that kind of stuff, and I don't focus on homework. That's why if you focus on homework throughout the day, if you can, do so, especially in college. It'll allow you to have that free time. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining the stream. I know there's not going to be many joining. A lot more people will probably start trickling in as we move throughout the day into this afternoon and evening. There's a chance I end the live stream earlier than I anticipated tonight. probably will end by 6. Don't hold me to that though. There's a chance it might not. There's a chance the stream may end at 6. I might not. So keep that in mind. I'll play that by ear. Which gives us 3 hours to do a stream. I am on my alt account, so keep that in mind. I don't know if that's going to affect anything or not. But I'm going to be introducing you guys a little bit to what I'm going to be doing for a pretty long video that I'm working on. If you haven't seen what AR12 has kind of done with the Beam and G stuff, and then what Fusion did recently with his recent video, I'm kind of combining those two ideas. Instead of going for a probe number, I'm going for a money number. So, yeah. And let's just say I've came close to a 300 a couple times. Oh, I should have a 300. I should have had a 300 probe already, dude. But you know what? Whatever. Anyways, let's get to rolling. Make sure you spread the word about the stream. I know there's not a lot of you on, so spread the word so we can get more people on so I can fill the service up. All that kind of good stuff. Last natural 300 and 1.21.1 was literally I literally got 339. No, that was not natural. It was 323, and it took me like a year to get that, dude. I was so glad I got that. And then I get a 339 on the Halloween event. Where was I going with that? Oh, 395 on a drill bit. Dang, dude. Also, I do apologize for anybody on the Twitch side. I have that in a pinned message, but I do apologize for those on the Twitch side that if I don't see your messages, I can't. I'm sorry, because YouTube chat tends to take up the bulk of the message stuff. Considering I get next to no traffic on Twitch, I get more traffic on YouTube. Which I'm close to an affiliation on Twitch as well, guys. So, yeah. When's the Wakita event again? Because I'm gonna try to go and drag a couple friends along. So, 15th to 16th. So, there's a small chance I do go to the Wakita event if I could drag a couple friends along. Especially if I could drag a couple friends along, then I can almost guarantee I'm gonna go. That's also if I can get some work in as well and get some money. Along with the money earned from YouTube because of you guys. And that will really help cut costs as well. And that would really help cut costs for me and everyone going. Me and my one, if not two friends going to Wakita as well, if we do go. Because, like, for me, for a round trip, it's like $500 minimum. If I could cut that to, like, $200 a person, that'd be huge. And marginal. Yeah. Don't be surprised if you see me at Wakita along with several other creators as well. I don't know if anybody else, like Fusion or Zach's gonna go. I think Fusion had thought about going for this year, and Zach as well. But I know there's already gonna be a handful creators out there going as well as well-known chasers. Tiv2 and Dom3 should both be out there like they were last time. So yeah, I'm gonna hope for the best. Yep. And it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more challenging trying to get this as I'm trying to wait for people to join and everything. So yeah. What do you want AMD update announcement stuff? Forgot I'm in the AMD Discord server. Also, the super chat goal is set up as well. That is one of the ways you guys can help me get the Wakita and all that kind of good stuff. I'm actually putting money into my savings account from whatever I earn from YouTube because of you guys. So thank you for the support. And if we didn't make enough and keep meeting goals, because it takes quite a bit to get paid out, but if we keep meeting our goals, then that will very much help allow me to get to Wakita and meet some of y'all, do that kind of stuff, autographs, all that kind of good stuff. And in the next month, if you do any sort of donations, you will get a shout out in all the videos that I post for that month coming up. I kind of posted this and hinted at this earlier, so yeah, how that works if you're a little bit confused. Say you send a super chat this month, or donated or used bits for that donation on Twitch, and every video in March, because you donated in February, you guys will get like some sort of shout out or something like that. You'll get recognized in some way. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's something I've been thinking about doing for quite a while now. So I just feel like it would help for multiple different ways, not just to promote donations, but also to recognize people as well, just for that. For going out of their way to even doing that kind of stuff. Because you guys don't have to do that, so thank you guys in advance for all that, and thank you for everything you guys have done so far. Especially in the last couple years. How long am I gonna be live for? At least 3 hours. Could go longer depending on what's going on tonight. So we're still re-rolling, trying to get a good server. I'm just yapping at this point, but I need to get more water, and I'm probably gonna have to use the restroom again soon. Oh, enhanced. Here we go with speed rolling. We gotta get moving to get a server. Oh, I think we got a server, y'all. Well, the mini might not be great. I'm gonna do that yesterday. Yeah, that 11.3 is a little goofy. I'll send the code here in just a bit. I just rolled a better server, I think. Let me look at 3 cape compared to that. Oh, 3 cape's so much better. Same amount of cape. SRH is virtually the same. It's just higher. Dude, that 11.3 almost is better in some ways. They're virtually the same. A good bit more SRH. But it's the 3 cape that concerns me quite a bit. Although I've seen low 3 cape numbers like this still do fine. I think we're gonna go with this server instead. I still think I'm gonna go with this server. It's my server. I'll post the code right now. At least to my Discord server real quick. Let me set a screenshot as well, because it helps to have a screenshot for them to have. And then I'll send the code to you guys in just a second. Copy and paste the code and hope it's correct. 3 cape is just basically the amount of cape within the first 3 kilometers in the atmosphere. I don't exactly remember what it does into the game, but it plays an important role, because especially if you have that energy down low, that's really what helps things get going, really. I would have to do more research to that in the game and in real life, but bottom line, cape is also just a measure of energy, and 3K is just to measure the energy within the first from 0 to 3 kilometers in the atmosphere. That's basically all that is, but I forget what it does. I know I'm being an absolute nerd right now because welcome to playing Roblox, a Roblox storm chasing game with a meteorology student. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking getting old, bro. Speaking of which, I do have a video coming out next Wednesday, or at least I'm going to try my best to get out next Wednesday. I will probably cancel one live stream, like a Friday live stream, so I can edit all night. Because I need this video done by Wednesday, bottom line. And I have a few things to do Wednesday. And no, I didn't get a 300. This was like a 280 Pro, my stats updated. I'm also on my alt account. If you can't tell by the previous generation of merge that I'm using right now. Link in the description down below for all new generations of merge. But anyways, this is the 13.3 we are playing. Is my recording going? Yep. It looks pretty solid. There was an 11.3 that looked about as good with the higher 3K, but I mean, tighter temperature dew point. Difference here. Pretty decent lapses as well. And really good relative humidity is really promoting a day for bigger tornadoes. So let's get out our vehicle here. We have our robes ready, I believe. I'm locking my vehicle only because I need to be able to jump around, and plus you're gonna end up dying in this vehicle. So vehicle's gonna be locked for recording reasons, but yeah. Alright, where do we need to go? We need to go north and probably get to the 53. If this is gonna hook like I think it is, then it's definitely gonna be best if we get to the 53. Yep, we have to go 53, if not even 22. Oh, you finally... Oh my gosh, I'm also dyslexic apparently. But yeah, I saw that you got it. I just now realized you got a 300. Nice, dude. Okay, that is Weather Lab back there. But yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically combining... If you're just now entering, I'm combining what Fusion did with his video that he recently did, and a little bit of a challenge series that AR12 recently did on BeamNG. So instead of going for like only a 250 probe, I have to go for a money amount. And right now we are at almost $69,000. We are doing pretty darn good with that. But I need quite a bit more, and it's really tough when you have to do it all on the budget setup, basically. Because this is the budget setup. We don't count the 454SS because you didn't have to buy that. Budget setup for buying it. I started off with about 25K because I set up the scenario saying that you bought this vehicle, you ended up back close to $5,000, but then you used the code START, which gives you 20K. So that puts you back at $25,000 for the start of doing this, plus having this vehicle already. And I made some progress, so yeah. I mean, my other account, I have every vehicle in the game, so I'm not too worried. I'm just doing this for the funs of it. Just because I thought this was going to be a dumb but fun challenge. And it's probably going to end up being a multi-series video. It's going to be like a series type video, honestly. Mini-series, I would call it. Anyways, guys, thank you for everybody joining the stream right now. I know it's a little bit early in the afternoon, and a lot of people are probably still in school, but... yeah, thank you for joining anyways. This is just one of my days off, and I literally have nothing to do. Holy thunder, I don't have all my audios situated, don't I? I think I have storms turned down. Yeah, okay. Yo, welcome. Alright, so we do have that hook for me right now. It's heading straight towards someone. What's storm motion, by the way? 74. Oof. This thing might head right towards Medina pretty quick. I really don't know what to do, actually, because this is moving fast. It should have that tornado warning showing soon. I honestly think I should get north, because if we're looking at this hook, and with how fast it's... with how fast it's moving a little bit more north than what this severe warning is saying, and if that's the case, I need to be getting ready to go into Wadena. Let's get ready to go in with Dina. I might just go up to the 22. Honestly. Actually, this is gonna go over a bad area, actually. Shoot. It's going a lot more east. It's going closer towards Badura. So we might need to get ready to go to Badura, if anything. Holy, what are these straight line winners? How strong were those straight line winners? Because that probably showed up on my stats. Wow, my strongest straight line was 110? When did that happen? Hello? Oh, well, I haven't played with this account since 1.21.1 before they nerfed everything even more. Yep, and that's also another thing. These things are likely going to be metal scrapers as well because that high relative humidity, and that's going even more east. Oh, that is such a bad spawn, dude. Gosh dang. This is a horrible spawn. Something tells me, though, that this thing is going to pick up fast because it's in a not so great area. Sometimes when it's not in a great area, these things like to pick up really quick before they start dying out. That we have to be prepared for. And what is this thing doing? Goofy looking tornado. Like, good grief. You're not Megamind over there. Like, chill out, boy. Okay, enough southern yap. Enough southern accent yapping. Let's stop right here, wait for this thing for a bit. I need to get a better gauge of where this is going. Also, I do apologize if that rate seemed a little bit high. I didn't realize they got turned up. I wasn't paying attention to that at all, so I do apologize if they come around a bit more often. I'll set that up better for next stream. Sometimes I do intentionally push them up for higher ad rates, but it's not often I do it. Like once a month I might do it, but sometimes I forget that it automatically sets the highest for some reason, because that's just how YouTube is. But whatever. Anyways, I digress. Okay, this thing's is fluctuating between. Brother, you're telling me that's a storm spawn option for this type of day? I mean, it's a northeast day. If that shifts any bit east, that's not even worth anyone's time. This is barely worth anybody's time as is. I hope that goes more north and not east immediately, like this one did. Good news is, we're in good position for this thing, at least. And needs to strengthen a bit more. Just now, Orange TVS. That's a little concerning. I just don't like where this thing's at, and that we literally could only one and done this. That's not really good for making money at all. That's really bad for making any sort of money. It is definitely getting bigger, that's for sure. And I think we could move a bit east. There's either Trip or Nix. I'm pretty sure that's Trip. That's not even anybody. That actually might be, what's his name? Frick. I know who that probably is, who also has that. A couple others have that same setup. Fake imposter, get out of here. Imposter, get out of here. Still orange, but it's growing, dude. It's still growing. It is still growing. Shoot. What do I need to do? Red TVS perfectly. Oh, okay. Go east. Just go east. Just go east. Okay, it's... Okay, yep, that is what that was. One of the people who I thought it was. Okay, let's go to reflectivity real quickly. I can work with that. That's hooking over Starbuck. We're good. That actually might come on radar for a bit. So that other one, we might be good. And what is this one doing? It's tiny little base. Big funnel, tiny base. That's probably just going to be the name of the game of this one, unfortunately. I can work with it, but it's going to be really tough getting a good hit on this. I'm a stage to move any direction. What the snowman, bro? Ah, this thing's just not strengthening fast, dude. Never mind, it's being TVS. Why, bro? No. Get me out of here. Get me out of here! Alright, let's start probing this thing. Put at least one probe down. I mean, it's just not that strong right now. I'm gonna put one there, and I'm gonna probably scooch a little bit more east to put another probe down and move north and put one more down. Alt account. Doing a video. Alright, let's put this other probe down right here. That camera's facing the opposite way. Oh, we need to run. We need to run. We need to absolutely just get out of here. I might actually put the third probe here too. Okay, that's picking up its strength a little bit. Back it up, back it up, back it up just a little bit. We'll join us. Bro was trying to roll while we're in a server. Bro, that's big sad. We're not joining up 16-4 then. I need to get out of here because I got the third probe down. We just need to run. I'm going to try to gamble on some mezzanine wins here to make some extra money right now. Slow it down so I can actually make some extra money here. 132. Oh my gosh. Why? This thing's just not strong, dude. It's in a bad spot. This was a terrible storm spawn. Yep, oh, none of my probes got the greatest hits either. Oh, never mind, 188. It got an okay hit, but not even 200 is already going off map. That's kind of just sad, dude. Low-key kind of just sad. And we probably still need to keep moving. If this thing goes north, we actually might be able to get more probes into this, so let's get ready to put one more probe into this. Good news is we still made a good amount of money except for this probe. That was just a pathetic probe hit, dude. We're not gonna get anything else. I could probably pick up these probes, honestly. 191, 188. Not bad. Not great for the first tornado because it's in a horrible spot. It was just in a horrible spot. But we may do. Let's get some RFD wins and try to make some money off of that. Straight line wins are very strong too already. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up our probes because we got the time to do that, and they're not that badly damaged, so I could just reuse them. Reuse them again. Let's make our way to the next tornado as we watch this pathetic thing go off map, even though it's probably like 200 plus now. And we just can't do anything about it because it stayed on map for 2 minutes. Cringe tornado. Alright, where's our third probe? It's gonna be obvious because we're the only ones using this probe because we're doing a challenge. Fair enough. Alrighty, where do we want to go now? Do we need to go back towards the Hiram area? I think we do. This continues a more northerly trek. That would be great. And actually more ideal. I could work with that slight east shift because I could just get into Veracruz, which is what we're probably gonna have to do. It's about to go into a weird spot, I think. If that keeps shifting more east, we might have to turn around here. I'm gonna slow it down just so I have an idea. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna cut down on the 72 and get in front of this thing. This thing goes into Veracruz, we're just gonna swim across the river. That's what we're gonna do. Anyways, if you're wondering the server we're playing in, this is the server we're in. Everything looks pretty good except for 3K. I'll just say that much. Photograph looks interesting, not the greatest, but at least from like 0 to 1 kilometers is pretty decent. 0 to 1.5, good enough. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting Europe also has like that, all that crap going on as well. No, I thought Europe didn't ban Roblox. I thought they banned something else. I know chat just isn't enabled for any. Chat is just like completely disabled though. Like some countries, I know that much. Banned. I didn't do the age verification stuff. I didn't even. I'm not even bothered with that. Not even worth my time. We do already got another storm that's back down there. That continues northeast. That should be pretty good too. Red TVS already down this one. Sitting at the 10 should be good. I might have to drop south a bit more towards like Helma. Oh, it's going a bit more north again. Okay. So yeah, let's go towards Helma and try to maybe get some probes in this. Especially if you're new, I'm saying this right now. Pick up your probes, it'll help a lot. I will be making like a starter guide as well, like Fusion did and RW recently did as well. I've been really wanting to do more of an in-depth type thing with that. To kind of help new players as best as possible with whatever knowledge I have. Because I've been playing this long enough to know what... long enough, especially with this version, to understand the meta right now. And what makes the most sense. Had a 190 max and it went off map immediately because it literally did drop down to it was on high room. Oh, pink TBS, here we go. Sorry about the glare as well. It's just where the window's at and everything, where my webcam's at. I can't do too much about it except roll down the blinds, which I don't want to do that. Ooh, that thing's going like dead north. RIP. That's not the time to be going dead north. I need that thing to just go tad east. I think we'll be okay. Doing a video. As I've said before, we're just doing a video, that's all. Doing something for a video. That honestly is going to take a while. It's going to be a multiple video series. Alright, actually we might be in a good position to start dropping our probes starting like right here. Yeah, let's do a probe right about here. Drop this right now. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Move up a little bit. Go to the mines and drop another probe down. It's gonna head right towards this area, so we're just gonna drop the other probe. Turn, you stupid vehicle. Oh, my hydroplane. Oh, there goes Helma. Helma just got obliterated. This is a dumb move, I think, but whatever. Oh, we're not doing this right now, game. Oh, they gotta fix that freaking bug, dude. They've got to fix that bug. Like, really bad. Oh, this thing shifted way east, dude. Drive, you stupid. The probe's in the way. They gotta change that too, dude. There's multiple things they need to fix. One being that, because you can't go into gear if you place the probe right next to you. B, the vehicle's running away from you because the probe animations messed that up. And see, this thing has a tiny wind field. I should have been gone right there, but I was next to the funnel. They get wafted. Oh my gosh, there's so many things they didn't even consider. I think with the probes, picking up the probe stuff. I mean, this thing looks like it's like 220. We got a new rotation, and this thing has a tiny wind field. Okay. So now you know that this thing also has a tiny wind field, which should help allow us to get in front of this thing a bit more and a bit closer to this. That also means that gives us more time to get probes down, and this thing's just going way more east. Nice. I gotta beat it to the last road, which I should be able to, because again, this one feels tiny. Yeah, try to not slap Nateville challenge impossible. There wasn't any time to hide in that cave anyways. The winds was way too high by the time that happened. Bruh. Is it doing what I think it is? And hold my toothpick. That's amazing. At least we have this bigger tornado that trying to look like Mega Mind over here. It's gonna be so close, dude. To get in a probe in this, because it's going east, it's just making things not good. To try to keep up with it. Just going more east, dude. Like, why is it shifting so much? Why are you shifting so much? Why are you going more east? Northeast state, by the way, people. Anyways. We gotta get one probe from it. No, it's not. That's not what barreling is, at least for this version. That's not what barreling is anyways. I can move down a little bit, put one more probe down, and get the heck out of here. That other probe should be good. Even if it goes dead east, that should be a decent probe. Going northeast might not be good. Tribe, you stupid vehicle. Yep, we're probably gonna die here. This is probably it for us. Yep. We're gone. I can't do anything about it. That sounds violent. Are you kidding me? It shifted back north, dude. Can they fix these shifts, dude? Holy, that shifted 4 different times in just that small span. Yep, complete miss because it shifted the last second as I suspected it was going to. And I might need to jump out of the vehicle in case I get lofted again because I could easily get disconnected. Bro, are you for real? It literally shifted almost dead north. That is insane work that it almost shifted dead north away from all the probes. Yep, new one's big. We're just gonna respawn. We got nothing on those probes. Completely missed because it shifted away for no reason at all. After it did like, it's done like 4 different shifts in that, actually probably like 6 now in that tiny little period. Also best if I just do that because, well, vehicle damage. I'll repair the engine later. It's not that bad yet. Okay, what can I do now? I could get back in front of this, which is fine. Oh my gosh, dude, these ships are just so annoying to deal with sometimes. Like, no, this tornado should have no reason to be shifting 10 different times like this. Why is the south one so strong too? What? Anyways, end of my rant there. We gotta focus up here. See you around. We gotta lock in, dude. We should have had a successful probe, but it shifted back. It shifted back east a bit more, dude, for a little bit. I saw that thing shift back east too. Shifted almost dead north, then went back more east, and then it's now going back more north again. That should have been a perfect probe hit, but nope. Shifted. Okay, white on the velocity for that one scan. Hello? We might need to just probe run this to drop south. We're gonna probe run this, drop south, and hope for the best. Black and the velocity south, dude. Yeah, I'm only gonna put a couple probes down and get south of the 26th, and then try to get back in front of this. I could easily get probes on this one, because I'm just right here, but that other one's like, that one went 240 immediately. Dude, these things are like equal strength. Oh, this might just be a sacrificial probe run. Black and almost white in that velocity. I need another scan. That didn't give me anything. Stop. Put a probe down right here. Get in the driver's seat, game. Move forward a little bit towards this intersection. Kind of get this thing pinned down a little bit. Put this probe right here. Move south just a little bit, put another probe down. Not by much. And then we'll just get out of here. Put this one down. That should lock that thing down a little bit. If it goes a bit more north, then I should be fine. If it goes dead east, we're cooked. And I won't care at all. That should be good. I could get back in front of that right now. Oh, okay, that roars loud. What are we getting on these pros? 178, 229, and 205. Okay. Oh, the velocity on this one. I need probes right now. Stop, 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 stop. Get one probe out right here, right now. Get this one down. I'm gonna adjust it for the video probe here. I'm just gonna run down a little bit. Actually, no. I need to go north just in case this thing wobbles. Because it could wobble here any second. I feel like it's gonna wobble north, and it's giving me signs that it might be already trying to wobble north. Stop. Put the second one right here. Get in the driver's seat, game. Please. This should at least give me a chance in case if it goes too far north that I should get something. I'm trying to just really gauge. We got another new... That is a horrible storm spawn, dude. I mean, that black and white on the velocity. Fluctuate with that a little bit. Move, T8. Put this probe down. We gotta get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. That should give us some sort of a good probe hit. Maybe. Bye-bye, Cherokee. Get out of here. Either way, dude. Oh, yeah. Cherokee's just a goner. Cherokee's... Dude, debris ejection. Tons of debris ejection from Cherokee. Good grief, that's a lot of debris ejection. This tornado might not be worth it, dude. That's all over West Fairclaw. That's terrible. Good news is these pros should be getting something here. 182. What is that? Get 169. 190s. Oh yeah, dude, that thing is strong. 190. I saw 236. Okay, that was in core. Alright, 239 max seems to be what I'm getting here. That third probe didn't get much at all. A 239, I think we missed the peak of it. That was probably a 275 I had to guess, at most. Definitely not a 300, but it was at least 275 at the absolute most. Let's get close to this thing so we can get some mesonet wins and get our probes. Debris flying it all the way into Halma. Crazy work. I mean, it did just... I mean, a 230 just steamrolled over Cherokee, so, I mean, I'm not too surprised. Yeah, that is a terrible new spawn. We'll just stay over here. That's not even my third probe. I overshot it. Oh, and I got that bug. Nice. Now I can't even go into gear because that's a bug. Okay. Well, we lost that probe, which is fine. I mean, that's lost to 250. It's not like I really need it. I need to look at probe health. I didn't look at that either. Yeah, they're fine. Those probes are fine. Alright, let's get to the 41 and just kind of sit here. We might go to the 13 wait. I'm actually just gonna stay up here, honestly. Move west a little bit. I gotta use the restroom real quickly, and I'll be right back. After I do that. Yeah, let's wait at the 13 to 10 intersection on this side. It might shift a bit more east, which I would be worried if it does, but knowing Nateville is probably gonna target Nateville before it comes its way. So actually, let's just stop right here, just in case. And wait and see what this thing does. I cannot see it because I'm being blinded by this darn sun right here. So we have no idea what this tornado looks like. I will be right back. And I need more water too because my throat's still like dying right now. Oh, I just saw in that lightning strike. I got my water. No reason to go to a new server when there's something on the ground. Why do I have no audio, dude? Again, why does it always do this? Something's so wrong with this computer. My headsets keep disconnecting for some reason. Alright, Red, I don't know what the progression this thing looks like. Bro, why? Yeah, I don't know what causes my headsets to always disconnect. I'll have to look that up. This thing might not even be worth it, dude, unless it goes like crazy right now. I think this thing's just a waste of time. I will give it though, this server hasn't been bad at all. Stop. This thing is looking like it's trying to intensify already. Ping TVS, which is huge. It's fluctuating a little bit, but I think still get something. I think we can still get something pretty decent out of this. I'm already hungry again, bro. I literally ate 2 hours ago. Yeah, let's get ready to probe this here on this intersection. It looks like it's picking up its strength quite a bit. Let's put one probe right here. Video portion is not, okay, whatever, I don't even care about that. Right now, excuse me. Alright, we got one probe down. I'm just gonna probe run on this road. Go down a little bit. What's this thing going? Stop. Put a probe down right here. And get a little bit more south, put another probe down. Not too much farther, in case it does go a bit more east, which it could. So I don't know how big this thing is, and we gotta run. We gotta get out of here. We got to go. Get out. Right now. Get out right here. Get out right now. One of these probes are bound to get a hit. Looks like the second probe's gonna get a pretty decent hit. 198 on that one, so it did pick up pretty quickly, like I was suspecting it probably would. But geez, that immediately shot it to 198. Oh my gosh, hydroplane. It's not even condensed either, so I might have gotten a sub for it. Wait, no, it is. I thought it was condensed. Hold up. Is it? Did it uncondense? Well, I might be stupid right now. No, it is condensed. Is it? No, I think it actually uncondensed. That sub for it looked like it was uncondensed or something like that. Made it seem like it was. Yeah, it's not condensed. So we got a sub for it. Maybe. Alright, I think that's gonna probably be it for the server anyways. Not a bad game at 80, almost 86k, that's really good. Okay, little bro. Time to execute Order 66 to get you banned. I mean, what? Huh? I didn't say nothing. Okay, apparently that 16.4 was selling a little bit. That 16.4 apparently was not great. Maybe, yeah, rip. Yeah, 16.4 sold, apparently. Rip. Rest in peace. Alright, let's reroll now. Hopefully we get something decent, which means you all gotta get out of that server so other people who reroll. I'm gonna reroll my server, yay. Thermos. What did you just do, Roblox? Hello? Oh wait, this was my server, so yeah, y'all gotta hit the road from the server. 10-3, okay. We'll work with that. Why are we joining midday? Okay, so we're joining mid-server. Prior Lakes already getting slabbed. A lot of stuff is happening. This looks like this was sent to Twisted Discord. This gets sent to... I don't know for sure. So I don't know who any of these people are. If stuff gets sent to Twisted Discord, we're not going to join it, by the way. Moving forward. But anyways, this is the next server we're going to be playing once I get my vehicle out. Alright, so here's the server. Looks pretty decent right now, honestly. Oh, wow. Cape Bomb. That will help quite a bit. It seems like we got a pretty strong tornado on the ground. That other one lifted. It looks like it was pretty big. This other one looks like it's got a stovepipe velocity to it. Just, I'm comparing that only to the warning box. That this is likely a stovepipe right now. And we need to get in front of this immediately. Code's pinned, by the way. It's not the... Nope. Gosh, dude, no. Alright, what can we do with this? Southeast a little bit? Oh, that's not good. Might drop on the 48th, not dirt road. I'm only saying that because this thing looks like it's shifting even more south, which is not good. It's not great. Yeah, it's just shifting more south. Ugh. That's bad for us. That's about to go into just a bad area. Ooh, not gonna want to see. Maybe you could get at least one room down. That might be the best option. Just get one down and hope for the best. Then reposition. I think I'm gonna try that and hope for the best. Maybe I could get two down. I think that'd be a miracle if I do. Stop. Put this one down right here. I think I actually might get two down if I can move fast enough. Turn around, vehicle. Turn around. Go, 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 go. I gotta put another probe farther down. Yeah, it's going a lot more east. It's shifting back east. But at least this should give me an opportunity to get a chance to get a hit on this with one of these. Turn, you vehicle, please. Oh my gosh, hydroplaning. Stop being horrendous. Stop hydroplaning. Oh my gosh. Literally gonna get scuffed over by hydroplaning right now. Go east, vehicle. Yeah, we're too late. Too late. Too late. Hydroplane screwing us over right now. I can put one right here. I can put one right here and go. Get east, get east, get east, get east. Yeah, we know you're good, but... Missed. Every single one of them just missed. Dang it. This one got something. 141? That's all we're gonna get. Because these other two missed. I'm gonna delete those. So we had a little bit of a net loss. We made back the money we had from that one. But that was basically a net loss. Looks like it's coming right this way though. So I could put one of these down and try again. 194, and I don't think that was the greatest hit either. No, I think that was just a glancing blow on that probe. That might have actually gone in, actually. That might have actually gone in. I thought that was gonna be more of like a scrape on the side of the funnel. I guess not. Shifting south again, dude. I'm watching this thing just shift around. I'm just gonna put this one down. This is a sacrificial probe at this point. If the game learns what a driver's seat is as well, that would be huge. But no, this game never learns what a driver's seat is. And we're probably just gonna die because of it. Those extra 2 seconds would have been helpful, but you know what? I don't care. It is what it is. If it puts me on weak side, that'd be huge. 244. I mean, you always lie, so I'm not surprised. Oh my gosh, we're hanging on barely. Yep, there we go. We just gotta be careful about going vertical for too long. Oh yeah, that sounds like... Dude, that sounds like 250. That sounded like 250. 227. I got struck by lightning, bro, midair. Why? Almost. Yeah, 232. I might just jump out and respawn, dude. I don't want to get screwed over. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna die here. Yep, it is what it is. 232, dude. That's huge. I know how the game works. Somehow. Maybe. I just did that as a sacrificial pro because I needed money for that, and I knew that was going to be the death of me right there no matter what. I knew I had no chance of living that, and the parking brake scuffed me there as well. Not the parking brake, the driver's seat. So 232 seems to be the highest on this. Not bad. Still getting money off of that. We do got another new cell, I thought. No, we don't. That's an old one. Southeast Day. That's probably going to be the only cell we get out of this server. Maybe I could get ace on this if I get lucky enough. Yeah, 232 max. Perfectly executed. Alright, so yeah, 232 max is all we're going to get out of that. Not bad. Made a good amount of money at 94k out of just those couple pros there. What was it? 5 probes that actually got decent money. I'll take that. 93k, yeah. We're good, dude. I could try to get in front of this thing again, but it's gonna be really tough. I'm also gonna have to repair the engine sooner than later here, because it's probably badly damaged. Yeah, I already knew the tornado was paralleling the road, which is why I was trying to... And I knew it was already too close. I was like, screw it. I have to put this road down if I want any money. I knew what I was doing. I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm living this. I would have been shocked if I lived that, on, to be all honest. If I had, like, Dom 1, maybe I would have done that, but with what I'm doing right now, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm doing the recording stuff. That's why my alt account... Which, if you're just now stopping by, you're wondering why I only have 93k instead of 8.4 mil. Yeah, I'm doing a video thing right now, and I just decided I can have time to do a stream as well. Ugh, excuse me. But yes, my other account does have, like, that much money. It has a lot. Too much. I literally have the entire I actually have all the vehicles in the game except for EMS and stuff for the trucking game pass because those don't count. Highest out of this for what I'm doing right now total, including off stream, was like 280 something. Today the highest I've only got was I think that 232. I don't think it's been too terribly great. Red TVS is dying. Okay, we're just gonna stop here. Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining the stream today. What do I want to do? Make sure to check out the super chat goal. I really appreciate that support. Stream hours messages should be popping up for another thing like that as well. Has not. 79 rocket. It looks like the roar. Sounds like that roar is getting a little bit louder again. Give me just a second, y'all. I didn't mean to jump out. Gosh dang it. Trying to do something here. I don't think it went through for some reason. Here we go. Yeah, it's dead. Let's go ahead and actually leave the server. $11,300. It's 13,300 looks good. What's this 14? Yeah, we'll play this 13,300 instead. Let me get in, and here we go. Wow, okay, this actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie. So here is the 13.3 now we're in. Dude, temperature's at 100, dude's at 88. Relative humidity's all the way up. Yeah. Little toasty out. Almost 5,000 cape, a little bit low on the cape. SRH is also pretty high, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not overly suspecting all big tornadoes. I mean, the higher SRH won't help with that. If I remember correctly. Why is it not in the live scene right now? Thank you. Never mind, it's behind. But otherwise, 3 cape looks good. Everything else looks pretty solid. So this 13.3 should go relatively well. I would think at least. I'll say we don't need anything else. Take care of that. Make some passive income that way. That's a normal thing. Welcome to Bugs with Twisted. Yep. Cap. Go hard cap on that. And that support maybe 390 at most, unless that was a it's even subword. I would have to look back at that again, make sure if I remove that correctly, because I think I actually saw it. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. I'll take a look at it again sometime in the future, but whatever. Moving on. I remember the 420 probe, and then that happened. Okay, so I mean that's not a bad store spawn. We could definitely work with that. Was it Northeast A? As long as it doesn't go east, we're good. That's all we need this thing to not do. Just go northeast, we'll be fine. As long as it goes northeast, at least until it gets to Hibbing, we're fine. Then if it goes east, I don't care. Actually, I probably will when it starts peaking like crazy. Yep. Casually be a tofu yapping about Fortnite comp and that stuff right now because why not? And we need to get south. I don't know why I even still play that game, bro. Why did I even touch that game again? You'll see why actually for when the video's coming up. But yeah, I had to touch that game again, unfortunately. I mean, I have like no interest in that game anymore, which is why I just quit the game basically. Do I need to get West and do some stuff? I don't know. Yeah, if me and Tofu played Fortnite for like a season, even in comp, bro, I'd be carrying him. I'm not gonna lie, because I still know how to play the game somehow. I can still hold my own, but barely, dude. I'm just so out of touch with the game nowadays that I can barely keep up, but I can keep up well enough. It's just I need to not make stupid mistakes when I get into fights that are easy for me to win, and I just sell them because I make one tiny stupid mistake. Because my brain glitches every single time. Because, again, I haven't played for 6 months prior to doing what I did that one time. The one time. You'll see what I mean. And I just kept making stupid mistakes. And died to a controller player as well in one of the games. But, whatever. Are we for real, bro? Are we actually for real? Oh, that's nice. That could grow out a good little bit, but that is just tiny, bro. Yep, little tiny stovepipe. That could grow a decent bit. I don't know how much. I do know I need to get just a bit more west. Okay, let's see. We're in a good spot. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. I do probably need to scoot up just a bit more. Not by much. I do need to be ready to go north in case this thing shifts more north. Is this photograph gonna pull it more east, actually? I should pull it more north. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's getting decent size now. Well, yeah, that's decent size. Red TVS, I'm just gonna wait here. I might need to move a bit more west just in case. And I should actually get a bit more west. Mezzo's in the ground, basically. There it is. We also do have another new notation, if not another one on the ground down at Mizpah. You don't often see that. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna wait for this thing for a little bit. It's not strong enough, in my opinion, to do much of anything with this. It's not even worth a probe right now. Let's get north. Oh, my hydroplaning game. Thank you, please. Yeah, only orange TBS. Not even worth probing at the road. Because it's going to start growing. At least the Winfield is. See. Let's see. This is coming right here. I still don't think it's worth right now, dude. I'm gonna do it anyways, just on the off chance it actually becomes worth it. Because it actually might be. I'm on a T-hit radar. Okay, get off the T-hit radar. Alright, let's move up. Get in front of this thing a bit more. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm only keeping the one there just in case. That should make us something at the very least, unless it shifts like dead east, which it probably is. Oh, lovely. Oh, no, we're gonna get a good hit, and already another new storm west of Funkley. That's facing the wrong way, cameras. 160 plus? Alright, perfect. Anyways, guys, thank you again for joining this stream. I really do appreciate y'all joining. I'm stopping by earlier in the afternoon. I know we're getting more people trickling in because school's letting out. Shifted east, dude. 110. We missed. Nope, I'm in core. Never mind. It didn't shift. It's also just not strong. Okay. 155. It looks like it exited the core. Not the greatest hit I don't think I got. This mezzo's still in the ground. 155 is not horrible. I still think we could have gotten a better hit on that. Oh, that couplet's growing a lot too. I'm waiting to see if any last second shift happens here. Gosh, dude, it's just struggling to strengthen a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Put one of these down. Oh, that's getting wins again? Hello? 130s? 120s, 130s on that one? Let's put this probe down, and we probably should get ace a little bit in case it shifts. Don't get yoinked by a bajillion people. Go into drive game, please. Ah, that probe pickup interface is getting in the way again. It's a big issue. Get rid of this one. Put this one down right here. Pick up another one. Get out of here. I can't drive. Stall bug, not the time. Oh my gosh. Always happens at the worst time, bro. Always gets the stall bug at the worst time. So annoying. Oh yeah, that's gonna get a direct probe hit. That's a direct probe hit. Let's go. Almost 170. Okay. Dude, this one feels just huge. Alright, 201. I think it's just entering too. Yeah, 201. This thing is gonna be extremely violent. At least this probe got a good hit. That one didn't get a great hit, but it's making us some money here, so we can get a net gain off of that. 215. 229. Okay, it's still very, very strong. Stop. This is, I want to turn right here. There goes the barn. Barn just went. Dude, that barn just got obliterated. I think that's a... What is that? Utah? Okay, that Utah got flogged. Good to know. Get rid of that. We don't need that one down there. It's not getting anything. We're gonna put this one right here and get a little bit more west quickly and put another one down. And we gotta get out of here if we do this. Nope, we can't. We just gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, like night. Oh my gosh, we're already gonna go. Where's gone? We're already gone. Nope, we're gone. We're gone for so far. We are gone for so far, dude. Oh, this is gonna go right into Hazleton too. Yeah, we're dead for like a half mile away. Nice. Alright, let's get another probe. We're gonna just wait for this one to get a hit of some sort. So we're just gonna run around in Hazleton and chase on foot here. That other one might be getting strong. We got another rotation. Well, this other one might be starting to get a good bit stronger now, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, that's getting pretty strong. That's in like the 200s. This probe might get a good hit. I might be able to literally just chase this on foot at the moment. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna chase this on foot for the time being. Oh, wait, it's literally coming my way. I'm not even joking. 201? Did it knit? It shifted away, and I still got I got 201 weak side. That's insane. I completely missed because it shifted northwest last second. I'm just gonna redo that, bro, because I need to respawn the vehicle. This vehicle is probably not gonna have a functional engine for a while. Dude, it's shifting so far northwest. Why? Northeast day, by the way. Stop sign, not the time. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. We gotta probe this thing right now. This thing is like, dude, this thing might be like 300. It's gonna be 275 plus. I have to guess. 275, 300. Put one there. Driver's seat right now. Scoot up. I gotta remember to set the parking brake every time I want to put probes down. Stop. Put this one down and get out here. Put this other one down and get out. This thing is so violent. Yeah, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Bite it a little bit. Maybe a tree here. Oh, I got the stall bug anyways. That's nice, game. Oh, it flung me out of the way. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. That means I can get back in front of this thing again. Dude, this thing is so violent. Stall bug again, dude. Oh my gosh, that bug is so annoying. Oh, that second probe's gonna come close. I just don't think that's enough, dude, because it's shifting northwest. Oh wait, that actually might be perfect, dude. $220, okay. Dude, I bet you this was like 275 at peak. That probably was getting really strong. I'll put one more probe and I'm gonna leave this one and go south. We gotta leave this one like immediately. Black and velocity again. I think I took a good hit on that. Yep, 222, 232 again. Let's put this right here and we're gonna bail on this thing. We're gonna go south. While we're watching a ton of debris ejection happening, I thought I was not in the driver's seat. Okay, now we are. 232 is our max right now. 218 and 232. Perfect, dude. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's getting stronger again. I could catch the prior one at the interstate. I hope this third probe gets something. I would need that thing to shift a bit more west if I did get something good. Just to get something good at least. I think I didn't probe it far enough up, dude. I didn't move east enough. Gosh dang it. Yeah, 218 and 232. I'll take that. Another, what, 5-6K made? That's perfect, dude. At 107K. Almost 108. Thing is, we're gonna have to try to repair an engine. I don't think this is gonna get the greatest probes ever. The greatest probe hit ever. I want to try to repair this engine. Do I have time for that? No, I don't really. That new one's already red. Actually, should I just go for the new one? There's someone down south. And that south is like 250. Let's see what engine repairs I need to do with this thing. Everything else is destroyed. The engine's fine. Okay, we don't need to do anything about that. Everything's fine. It's not like almost everything's damaged, but... New one's pink. OSC's only happens occasionally, and at this point, I'm gonna have to have like a mod in my server every single time, because we have a huge exploiter problem. Oh, black and white, and it's like right on top of this probe. 217. This thing's still strong, dude. I'm glad I'm not leaving that one and sticking with this. Playing both of these right now at this point. Going south, I'm not gonna catch that in time. By the time it's peaked and everything. Yeah, 217 max on that, and I don't think that was the best hit either. Yeah, no, that was not the best hit I could have gotten off of that. I'm gonna keep that probe down because this other one's coming right for it, or it's gonna be really close. So we just gotta leave it there and wait to see what kind of wins we get from that. This could make like 5k. We could make at least 5k off of this probe. Yeah, we'll get wins with the other one. Nice. Let's see what happens. Again, let's see what happens sometime in the future. I don't know when. Why is this other one trying to go west as well, dude? Like, this is not a west day. This is a northeast day game. Please understand that, game. Please, 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 please. Just go back northeast. Don't go northwest. I also need to anticipate probing. I need to anticipate probing both of these, which means I'm putting one right here, and then I can move up a good ways and probe the other one. Oh, that probe's way too far. That probe's way too far away. I would have to have that shift east, dude. That's not getting a hit. I don't know what I'm doing. Stop. This one could go right here. We're gonna take a loss on what was it? The second one? Take a loss on the second one. That's not getting anything. Maybe it would have. Frick, dude. I'm not paying attention. Okay, back more north. So yeah, that's getting more wins. I need to just get out of here. Yep. White's on the velocity. Stay ahead of this. I think that first put might be done getting stuff. 131. That's not going to be a good hit from... is it going to be a decent hit? I don't know. No, it's not going to be a good hit from that one. This other one it might be a decent hit from... There's actually no way I would have been fine with that one other probe there. You're actually joking, dude. We're being real right now. I just sold. I didn't realize I was going to shift these like that. That's all my fault there. Dang it. Gotta get north of this to try again. Dude, that thing's trying to push 300. Are we for real? Nice. 219 on the new. Probably didn't get a good probe head, dude. That looks like it's 250 right now, honestly. Oh yeah, that's huge. Yeah, that one probe's gonna miss. It's gonna get a weak side hit, but it should make some money. 174. Does it miss? Lights on the velocity. They're both tracking together, basically. Okay, yeah, you can hear the roar from both of them. This one's entering the funnel, but barely, dude. Oh, can I make this in time? Or is it too late, dude? I might be too late. That's gonna be bad if I'm late on this. Man, I should not have deleted that one other probe. I would have gotten a hit on both of these. That's such a bad play for me. This is moving northeast. I don't think I can get in front of this in time. It's already crossing the road, and I'm in the grass for some odd reason, game. Come on. Please work with me. Wow, that's a hard northwest shift. I'm gonna drive right into this thing, apparently. Why did you shift northwest again, dude? I can't get a phone this. I legitimately cannot get a phone this. It's crossing the road right now. I have no idea where this thing's at. There it is. Crossing the road right now. Let's do some of this shenanigans. Or cruise control is just not going to set at all. Nice. 174, that got nothing. Missed again because it's wobbling all over the place. Only reason I'm going off-road like this is because I need to get around this one. I need a trail close to it so I can put at least one probe on this other one. Which by now is probably peaked. And it'll have a good chance. That Auburn run's getting bigger too. I've seen that. Actually, I can get back to the paved road right now. Get back to the paved road right now. I got out of the way just perfectly there. I might have been able to be a little bit closer. I just don't think I can catch this in time. This other one. Can I? It's going dead north. I could get one probe down and hope for the best on it, but that's about it. It's like my only chance. I can't move fast on this, but yeah, no, I think we just have to wait this out. This is a dumb idea, but it's the only chance I get at least one probe on this. Parallel this thing a bit more. I need to bank on like a northwest shift, dude, on this. Screw it, just put something down so I have something down. Yeah, we're just gonna die as well. I don't have a choice. There's no way I could have gotten anything else, dude. Of course, I had the one probe and it just shifted around all over the place and I'm just dead. Can't do much about that. I'm just gonna re-peak. I should get at least something okay on this. I think it's actually in it. That new might be getting bigger too. It looks like it is, dude. Okay, 145 is not 147 is not horrible for a not good weak side hit. I think that worked out okay in my favor. It could have been way better, I could tell you that right now. That could have been like a 240 probe, but yeah, no. Unconfirmed 287, okay. Yeah, for the situation that was in, I'm not too mad with 147. Almost made 1,000 off of this probe, which is perfect. Yeah, there we go. On the RFD side now, 157 max, okay. Granted, I did try to scramble that probe last second, and I just couldn't get around it because this one was in the way. That one that's yellow, that's in the way. That was in the way, and I couldn't do anything about that. So, for the circumstances, I'll take that. This was not a bad survey at all. No chance of catching that again. Alright, let's go ahead and get another new server. New server time. Yeah, 244 was confirmed. $268 was confirmed. Okay. Anyways, thank you to everyone who's joining. We're re-rolling for the server right now. Really do appreciate y'all stopping by today. Super chat goal is set up if you guys want to take a look at it. We really appreciate that support. On my stream on this timer is also isn't going off, I don't think. Yeah, it's literally not going off at all. Why? It's a marginal anyways. Let's see. We almost had a hospital slapper yesterday, which is crazy. It shifted away though. But we should have had one yesterday. Shifted away from Veracor, which sucks. Uh, you're either in someone else's private server or you're not in mine, because I'm rolling in my own. My main account's private server, so 11 p.m. Okay, not even worth. Three modules are nice. Because I'm using my main account as well. And that would be backpack go. Okay. See, we got something right now. Yeah, that's a 6-2 enhanced. Nice. Can my phone stop? See you, Emmett. No, that's not possible. VTP can never be higher than STP. That's not how that works. Physically impossible. I'm not waiting that out. Not even worth. Ooh, come on, computer, work. What tab did I just close? I closed something on accident. What did I just close my Discord server? I accidentally closed something on accident. Oops. Yeah, we'll just play that out for the heck of it. That'll probably be the last server we play. I don't know for sure. Find out here in just a second. Here is the 10-3. I've seen 10-3s do crazy stuff for no reason. What the tray roll? What kind of diabolical thing did he roll? Oh, he was the one that rolled 10-3. Never mind. No, is it? Oh, that's better. That is way better. That is way better than every other way except for SRH. I'm still joining that other one. I'm sorry, but this one is way better in every single way. Actually promotes. Code does exist, you just have to remove the space. I also put a new one in, but double high, this one looks way better. Still a 10-3, but everything else is way better. SRH being lower should help support, like, frick, my brain's not functioning. I just forgot what I was saying. Oh, store motion. Well, here's our next server, double high, that you don't see often, honestly. First one's a 10-3, really good cape. SRH is a little bit low at 413, but dude, this is fully set up for wedge risk. That SRH is a little concerning. The lapses is still pretty good. I mean, that's the only thing that concerns me a little bit is this SRH, but that's it. I mean, this is really promoting some sort of Gale wedge to happen, which might not be good for me. Because especially with these popes, you're not going to get very far if they get too big. You're not going to get very much good win readings, or I guess money in general. You can't get good money with these popes anyways, but getting good win readings for long just doesn't happen with these TVM probes. Oh well. Time's at 4. This should take me to 6, which I'll have to end for dinner, and I got something going on right after dinner that I think I have something going on right after dinner. I'll have to verify. But I do have other important things to do. Either way. That need at least some attention tonight, no matter what I do. So by the time after this server, I mean, it's a double high, so we'll be in the server for the next hour, so hopefully radar doesn't go down, which it probably will. I'm not liking this spawn too much because the holograph kind of drives it more northwest. I mean, it's almost a due north day, at least according to the written out storm motion, but I think these are going to be promoted more northwest, which if that's the case, this is not a great storm spawn. So we gotta be really watching out. I'm gonna set the 10 and just see what happens with this. If it goes more northeast, that might be better. I hope it does. Can't see screen on Twitch. That might be something you're... Well, obviously, I have it on the Be Right Back and whatnot, whenever that message was sent. I don't remember who that is. If that's having issues, that might be on your end, or something happened with Twitch side. But obviously, Twitch side is working for me, so... let's see here. Give me just a second. This thing continues northeast. We gotta go east, dude. That was not helpful at all. I still need to get east either way. Actually, was kind of helpful. That warning box gives me a broad idea of what this thing's doing. I would prefer another scan. Yeah, maybe I go to the 53 wait? I'll start on the 10 for now. Well, the 10 of 61 intersection. I'm on the 10. Yeah, 10 to 61 intersection. I can go north to the 53 if I have to. And we should be more than good. Alright, let's stop. Yeah, I might be going north here. I gotta remember this storm motion is atrocious. Sorry guys, give me just a bit here. 14.3, okay. We're staying in this server because I have a feeling about the server. Oh, VR user. Alright, well, this thing is on the ground right now. I do need to get a bit north if I think, at least. Do I go to the 53 now? Because it might not strengthen by the time it gets here. Orange TBS, it's just not condensed and it's going to be an... Who would have guessed? An absolute toothpick on a wedge risk. Like, what is that, Twisted? Are we for real? I like how lower RH days put down more wedges than higher RH days, like it was before. Because they just don't know how to balance that out, apparently. Yeah, this thing's hot garbage. Not even worth our time, honestly. Oh, my notifications. The second one's probably gonna be big, let's be real. This one's just pathetic. Come on, phone, work. Everything needs to work. It's right here. I'm gonna wait for this thing. I'm gonna go north. This thing's also just pathetically small, dude. That is insane. How small this thing is. Do we happen to have another store spawn yet? Not yet. Also, if it sounds like my voice is trying to get out, it kind of is. My throat's been like very unhappy with this cold and dry weather lately, and it's been like sore for like the past week now. It's freaking annoying, but whatever. Anything to keep water intake high, I guess. Stop. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm not paying attention. Turn around. I'm trying to take care of messages that are important right now. A couple of them more important. Oh my freaking gosh, dude. This is what I get for not paying attention. And why y'all following me, bro? Oh, my sheep. If you missed this, that's your fault because you followed me. Alright, another storm spawn over Miss Paw. I don't think I'm living this. Stop sign, bro, and hydroplaning in this game. 174 I saw. Bro, hydroplane is so annoying sometimes. We'll live this, though. We'll be fine. Not a big issue. Literally hit the sign. I probably could have gotten out of the way to weak side on that if that stupid stop sign wasn't there. And if well, whatever that sign was, and hydroplaning as well. Like, bruh, oh my gosh. Cringe, hydroplane, we're fine. It could have been way worse, but I guess we'll be fine. This thing's beelining it right for Hazel, though. If this ship sees, the radar's cooked. Can I try to go for one probe on this? Do I have to go all the way to the 2? I gotta go all the way to the 2. There's no way I'm making it time. 82-mile-an-hour storm motion is so hard to keep up. It's so nice to be able to go 115 to try to keep up with these things. Oh my gosh, hydroplaning, not the time. Oh, now you announced the club meeting. What's gonna happen? I would have to literally go right now and eat dinner. I'm not going to that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to the Mirage Club meeting tonight, even though it's probably an important thing that I go to. Right, dude. Because it's in literally 20 minutes, and I still need to eat dinner, because I'm freaking hungry. And then I have other obligations right after where I won't have to get food. What is this thing doing? Did it just shift northwest? Yes, it did. And cruise control did it stay on. Okay. Oh, you stupid drill bit, dude. Stop. Put this probe down. That's gonna get a hit. Can you learn where the driver's seat is for once in your lifetime? That's gonna come close. Get on the road, please. The fact I'm about to live that is insane. 224. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Oh my gosh, that was way too close. I'm still a little close, but let's get this probe and get back in front of this thing again. Alright, go, 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 go. We can try to get back in front of this thing again. Recycling these probes are going to be a huge thing to do. Black and white on the velocity. Okay, this is probably like 240. Dirt road's not the best option, unfortunately. I don't think I have a choice, though. Because this road network is so bad up here in this portion. Because this is a huge just road hole that I can't avoid. Still whites on the velocity. I'm going to have to take this all the way to the 26. Can I even keep up with this thing, dude? Frick. Nope, turn around, leave it. There's no way you could catch up to that thing. Storm motion being 80 You can't keep up with that on dirt roads. I would have had to gone around on that paved road to even try to get to the 20. I would have had to go 71 to Wobbin, through Wobbin to the 26 to try to catch up to that, and that's just not happening. 200 scans? Jeez. 200 scans for about a mile, so yeah, that probably puts about 240. That probably was, what, 240? 240, 250-ish? If I had to guess, about 250. What is that, bro? We're gonna want it done this one. Well, I'm gonna say right now, this server's trash. Tiny little needle that's like 260 at most, and then this one's already going northwest. I think it's trying to shift back north though, which would be huge if it did, but I doubt it will, to be honest. Oh, what the meso scrapers? That's actually got a pretty decent dust field. This one looks a little bit more promising despite the area it's going into. You literally have the 9, the 2, and this dirt road. And oops, I did. Okay, let me try that. Orange TVS, and it's fluctuating around, but we only have about few roads to work with. The 53, 9, the 2, and that dirt road. Well, now we only have the 53, the 2, and the dirt road. That is not good. And north is unconfirmed 280. Okay. I gotta get these glasses loosened up eventually. Actually, I think the 9 might be in play. I'm not gonna lie. The 9 might be a little bit in play here. It's trying to wobble back more north, which is gonna be very helpful. But it looks like it's coming like right where I'm at, and it's getting stronger. It's just wobbling all over the place. That's all it's doing. Okay, so it's not gonna go north. And it's already pink. Okay, this is getting strong pretty fast. That's a little alarming. Stop. We're just putting one probe right here. Put this one down. Put it down, put it down, put it down. Wanted to reposition this. I'm gonna try to... No, I'm not even gonna try to reposition that. Scoot up just a little bit. I'm gonna put one more down, maybe. I probably should, since it's pink TVS. Yeah, put this one down. And get the heck out of the way. Maybe I do put a third one down just in case if we don't get any good probe hits on those two. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Screw it. I'm putting all 3 down. And I'm gonna run to this dirt road and get out of here. Oh my gosh, it's right there. This first probe's gonna miss. It didn't make much on that at all. 140 and then 145, so it did hit my second probe pretty well. 153, 156. I don't think that was actually the greatest hit, dude. I think it split the difference between my probes. It's also barely pink TVS, apparently. Well, into the range of pink TVS, but 156 and 136. Okay, that's not horrible. Waiting for this thing to cross so I can get the probes. It's shifting more west, so we'll go up to the 2 and get in front of this. We cannot be taking dirt roads because these things are moving too fast for dirt. Holy laggy Tom 2, bro. Oh my gosh, I was literally going 40 miles an hour. I was going faster than bro at max speed. It seemed like. Alright, we gotta scramble in front of this thing. It didn't pick up. Hello? Hey, if you're in the stream, thank you for subscribing. Alright, let's try to get we got one shot at that. I think we're one and doneing that one, dude. To be all honest. I don't think there's a chance I could catch up to that thing again, because it's in the worst. That was the worst spawn ever. Pick up the bro. Oh, my server lag, please. That might have just been unlucky, unlucky moment there. It just went dead west. That was such an L of a tornado, dude. Yep, basically dead west is now trying to pick up a straight. There's no way of catching that thing. Are we for real? And even more west storm spawn? Yeah, this server's a bust. I'm calling bust on this server already, dude. I'm actually gonna crash out. That's like 250, 260, dude. And of course it's going off map. Yeah, even more west. Dude, that's just ridiculous. Northeast day, by the way, but Hoda is definitely pulling it west a good bit. Yeah, that's not going on map ever. If it goes to track that this one just did. That's not even on map? Well, in better news, I'm at 117k, so that's good. We're making good progress for what my goal needs to be. These torn spawns have been atrocious though with this motion. The first one was good. Excuse me. But it was an absolute drill bit. Oh my gosh. And then this was literally west of Mizpah. And if that goes northwest, it's just over. I really want to leave this server as the next day high, but this server is performing so bad, it might not even be worth sticking around in this server. I'm gonna be real, it might not even be worth just staying in this server. I'm watching to see if this is going to go northwest to see if we jump or not. Honestly, I might actually just jump from the server. 262 on that one, I figured. 257 confirmed. I'm gonna screenshot his stats or something like that. Probably a screenshot, but that's going dead north, which I don't like, dude. Like, how are these storm spawns just so bad now? Like, 90% of these storm spawns are just bad. And 10% of them are just actually decent. I feel like they did something with storm spawns. 260, possibly 260 Mesonet flash. Alright, so we know it's about 260 to 280 range. There we go, now that timer's working. I'm actually gonna make a change to it real quickly. Okay. I'm just waiting to see what this thing does north, and the only play on that is the dirt road. As of right now, not even. It's literally trying to go northwest right now. Are we serious? I could tell it's trying its hardest to go west. It's going more north right now, but I have an odd feeling this is just going to go west off map immediately. Like, dude, this is the worst store spawn ever. Yep, Northwest. This server's a bust. I'm not even staying for the next day. I'm sorry, but we're just gonna reroll. If the next day's good, then we'll play it, but this server's a bust. Joe went through map order is crazy. Alright, let's re-roll because I have no hope in that one server. If it comes back on map, then I'll stay. If you guys want to stay on that just to wait for either the next day or the tornado to try to come on map, then go ahead. Rip. Found a new glitch. Dang. And a 1-0 thunderstorm with a wedge fist. Who is in my server? I've got to get like several videos out, bro. I'm like so behind on videos right now. Insane. I do have one actual dedicated Twisted video coming that should come out real soon. Maybe. I'm gonna see if I can't get it done this weekend, but I do need to start on a different video. So there's a good chance I get something out for you guys this weekend if I start editing on it. Which is another why I'm gonna probably end stream here soon. Either after this server or if we just can't get anything but like the next couple minutes, then I'm just gonna call it for the night. And edit stuff and yeah, no, this is not a good server. And try to get a video out for you guys by this weekend. Because I want to try to get more videos out for you guys. I've been lacking behind on videos, but school takes too much time out of my day to do videos, especially on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I hardly have any time for. Well, Tuesdays, I have more time because I can literally stay up as long as I want because I don't have classes on Wednesday. But the issue is, I do need to sleep. Okay, we'll take this server. My VIP, by the way, if you're... Yeah. Give me just 1 second, I'll put the code in, and we will... I'm gonna send this real quickly. Sorry for Twitch time and not putting codes in. Oh, it went directly north. Alright, whatever. I just have no hope for that server, to be honest. If that goes 300, I don't even care anymore. Those throw spots were atrocious, and that's gonna go northwest at any moment, I guarantee you. Alright, so here's the server now that we are playing. For streaming, this is last server, by the way, because I'm gonna eat dinner as well, because I've been hungry since 3 o'clock for no reason at all, even though I ate a huge lunch and no breakfast. I mean, overall, we're looking at a pretty good server. Dues haven't. I mean, overall, we're looking at a pretty good server. Dues aren't the greatest, but they're not horrible. I mean, they're manageable. Northeast Store Motion. Apparently, with the other server, the tornado is staying on map. It did stay north. It looked like it was going northwest for a couple scans, but I just have no hope for that server, to be honest. I feel like this server has some potential, some good potential. We're just gonna have to hope. Cape's a little lower than I would like it. I mean, this is kind of bottom of the barrel of level 3, mainly just because of the SRH. But nonetheless, you don't know what's gonna happen until you play this out. And I think this server could do pretty decently well. I really feel like this server could do way better than that other one. If we get good spawns. Otherwise, it's just gonna be another trash server. Yep, 230s. Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen, bro. Gosh dang it. Guarantee that's gonna go 300, and I could care less at this point. Guarantee that's gonna go northwest still. Watch. Okay, I mean, that's a good store spawn. At least it's not gonna go northwest immediately. I need to turn around though. What's store motion? 61. A lot more manageable than 82 with drill bits and wasted potential of actual big wedges. Though the second one was actually decent in the other server. I mean, nice. That's just fantastic. We clicked it to a sign. $250. Dang. If I want to get in front of this, the best bet would be going to the 10 to 15 intersection. I got spawned way up north in Wobbin. So I'm going to try to get somewhere decent here. And I think that's going to be our best spot. That's what happens when you get obliterated by like a 250 plus. Let's just be honest here. Yep, go figure. It's probably gonna go 300 because it decided to stay off map and I left the server. Go figure. I'm not surprised one bit. It's gonna go 300, start dying and go off map. Watch. I'm gonna laugh if I actually just predicted that. Okay, let's go all the way to Halma. That's my next best bet. This thing's going a lot more east than I thought it was. Yeah, it's almost going dead east, dude. The heck? I really wasn't paying attention to that till right now, but it's going like dead east. Maybe I actually get to the 72 and 41 intersection right down there. and sit and wait there. That might honestly be a better idea. Starting to fluctuate around the strength out of the one. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to use the restroom again. So yeah, this is definitely the last server. 100% the last server. So I had to take a couple messages real quickly, and then we'll just get back at it. Let's see. Alright, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my time? We already got another new source spawn. I'm seeing that right now. Oh, more northeast. Stop. What am I doing? Oh, it's gonna be that goofy funnel. Well, but at least we could go down this one road and get south in front of this thing. Maybe just even getting a little closer. We can get west and get right in front of this thing. We will be in perfect position. This goes east, we'll be in even better position. Looks like it's tracking more towards the interstate right now. Again, we got this other new storm that might try to line up for hipping. So either way, we can get something decent off of these two stores right here. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And there it is. It's pretty big. Way bigger than anything the other server made, even though it was legitimately a wedge risk with the highest RH, the highest relative humidity, and shear that would have allowed it to be a wedge risk. And we get a server that's not as much of a wedge risk to produce wedges. To produce a wedge first 20 at least. Does not seem like it's got a big wind field though. It might. It just looks like it's a tight wind field given the velocity. This thing's getting big fast. Hello? Dude, that's exploding, that's exploding, that's actually exploding. That is exploding in size. That is huge. Oh, this might be a mile. This might be almost a miler already. I think it's a miler already, dude. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Go south, go south, go south. This thing just went to like a mile wide immediately, dude. Dang it. Dude, that thing just went like a mile wide so fast. Are we in good position? Oh, it's going like dead east, dude. Shoot, that's not good. It's going almost east, and bro cannot drive. Yeah, that's a little big. And it's turning to missile screen for a stop. I need to know where this thing's going. Well then, it's orange TVS now, so that's always a good sign, meaning he's probably about to die here. Literally peeked over prior is probably gonna die. Either that or it's gonna do an insane repeak here, which is also possible. It's just stalling over prior. Yeah, pink TVS, so I think it's probably gonna do some sort of repeak here. Just gonna have to wait. Either that or it's already dead. There's no other options. It's either gonna repeak or it's gonna die. Mm. Wow, that was pathetic. This thing's already dead. However, if this thing's already dead and it lives like right now, high chance of a recycle. Or this thing is about to go nuclear again. Nope, it's not. It's not going to do anything. It's dead. I would suspect a recycle from this, but not in a good spot though. Dang, that's so bad. That just sucks. Dang it, dude, that sucks. It literally peaked for 3 scans and died. And it literally just slapped it probably just slapped like Prior Lake and did nothing else. I mean, this thing had it out for Prior Lake, that's for darn sure. I'm gonna stay ahead of this thing, maybe. Just wait. I'm gonna put 1 probe down just for it to get some sort of money. I don't want to have wasted potential. Actually, I'm gonna put all 3 down. If this goes even more east, then screw that. Bruh. Go northeast, please. This thing's not going northeast. Whatever. If they're supposed to get anything good, they get something good. We're just gonna back away from this thing and hope they actually get something. At least it'll be a good way to get some sort of money, even if it's very little. A little money goes a long way for what I'm trying to do here, so I need to be probing stuff, even if it doesn't seem like it's worth my time. And honestly, I could probably get right up next to this thing if I wanted to, so I could get some measurement wins. I just gotta be careful about going into this. I really want to try to avoid going into this, and I think right here might be good, so I can get some measurement wins. Actually, scoot up on it just a tad bit more. I think it went dead east, so my pros are in it. Wow, it shifted southeast, and it's still red TVS. Tight cord, like I thought it would be. Yay! $12 on every single probe so far. Oh, that's a wind gust. That's a 70 gust. This thing might be trying to pick up a little bit again. I don't know. This thing also has like next to no chance of recycling. This thing's just a dud. Let's leave this tornado. This tornado has no chance of recycling. It's just gonna stay on the ground for too long. Absolute L of a tornado, which welcome to first tornado blue sometimes. Oh well. Can't do too much about it. Second tornado could be pretty decent. Dude, as soon as I saw that thing exploded, I thought that was gonna be crazy, but it peaked so fast. Peaked after it got to its larger side and it just immediately started dying off hard. That is honestly depressing. It's probably gonna recycle by the time it gets off map. You know what? If this thing lifts right now, let's go east. I have an odd feeling. I have a suspicion here that this thing could recycle. It's decent enough slow motion. If it does recycle, we could get it. I don't know. And that 17. Well, I had to leave for other reasons. It wasn't because it wasn't a good enough server. I also had to leave for other reasons that day. But yeah, I just don't think that's gonna recycle in time. This server's probably gonna be a bust. Watch, guarantee it. And also, I have nothing else to spend the money on except waste it on all pros, because you can't spend 8 mil when you have every single vehicle in the game. It's next to impossible to do that unless you have money stats reset. Alright, pink TVS already on that new one. I'm glad I'm leaving this old one. There's a tiny little toothpick, which is about more what I was expecting from this server. I barely remember leaving that 17 floor, but I knew I had to leave for something. Other than it just being a bad server. Again, if you're just now joining, wondering why I don't have my 8.4 mil, it's because I'm on my alt account. Oh, that is a toothpick of doom and despair, and yeah, this thing literally had it out for prior. Demolished basically almost this entire town and just died. Like me hitting in that brick, that would have been fatal. Watch the debris. Brother. Funny thing is, these drill bits, depending on how they go, I've seen them with pretty big wind fields. It's insane how some of these wind fields are, some of these little toothpicks. Yeah, that pathetic thing already left. I want to see this track. See where it exploded over prior and died. 4-mile path. 11.3 by the way. With 61 mile an hour slow motion. Alright, stop. It's gonna come right around here. We got another new storm spawn down between Mizpah and Hibbing. Please tell me this thing's not dead either. This thing's not going... dead. Are you actually serious? Relative humidities, yeah, they're not the greatest. I've seen servers do better with worse relative humidity. Lapses are decent. Cape is not the best. 4.6k. It's okay. Temperature dew point difference. That makes some difference, I think. Nothing should be really selling the server hard except for the cape, in my opinion. I know servers with lower cape. I literally called it 2. By the way, I was right about that recycling and it's getting big. That's exploding. This other one's dead, by the way, so we're gonna wait for a recycle on that. Dude, that east one is just nuking out. Yeah, this thing's dead and the other one recycled, and I think it's just gonna grow quite a bit. So I think we need to bank on a recycle on this one, because this should have a good chance to recycle if it's already dying as well. So let's just get ahead of this thing and wait and anticipate for a recycle at this point. 1.8 miles wide, crazy work. How big is this? Where's that right edge at? I think I see the right edge, or that's the mezzo. I can't tell. I see the right edge. Yeah, I see the right edge. I don't see the left. I can barely make the outline of the funnel. I might have to contrast that for you guys, but it looks like it's pretty decent. Yeah, I see that left edge, barely. It's pretty big. But it's already at the map border. What? Dude. If East map border doesn't kill that thing immediately. Dude. No, I gotta put a probe at least right behind this tornado. If this thing keeps exploding like that, I gotta get something down. I at least want to see how violent this thing's gonna be, because I can rush back up to that other one. It's a Roblox knockoff. Snotty F5. Oh, Pink TVS and Sylvia are just definitely gone. I want to get close to this, put a probe down, and anticipate this thing just exploding out even more. Looking at it doesn't make it EF5. TVS signature also doesn't mean EF strength. Only means estimated wind speeds. If I had to estimate wind speeds, that probably... let's see, it's probably about 180 if I had to guess. It might be barreling out too. I think it just barreled as well. I'm not even gonna try with that, dude. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna stick in front of this other one. Don't make me mute both of y'all. Only warning. You're first. This is a private server, by the way. We only do private servers. We don't do pubs. That's your element. That's probably like EF2 max, by the way. Actually, EF3 max, because Sylvia is only an EF3 rated town, but no, that is not EF5 at all. So, sans rate somewhere. No, we're talking about game servers. We don't ever play pub servers in here. Hardly ever, at least, unless private servers break. Good news is I'm in relatively good position for this new one. That's already off map and has no chance of doing anything. Yeah, this is what a pink TVS means, by the way, people. If you want to see it yourself. Oh, there we go. Bottom right. That's your legend for TVS signatures, and that's only an estimated win range. It's not always going to be accurate and all that kind of good stuff. You see red TVS, it might be like 200 still, depending on how the velo works. How the velo works. You gotta base it more off the velocity more than anything. And you kind of just gotta guesstimate that with probe hits and wins. It's a weird process you have to do to kind of estimate that kind of stuff, but once you start learning it a bit more, it starts making more sense. I don't know, I just don't have any good feeling about this server. I guarantee you this one's gonna recycle. Which I'm gonna stop in case it does, so I can try to get in front of that. If I need to turn around, I will. River follower? Are you kidding me, dude? This server is just the boss. That's until that one goes 300. Off map 190 is gonna go figure. Dead? Are you serious? That thing was pathetic. Go south. Why did that caps, bro? Okay, you're gone. As well, get out. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with it. Well, people decided to start drama and started being freaking disrespectful. I'm not gonna have that in this chat right now. Starting drama for no reason, which was instigated by another person, doesn't mean you have to keep it going, by the way. So I'm not tolerating that. I'm not gonna deal with that. You're just getting eviscerated for this planet. Order 66 has been executed. I'm gonna go across the river. This is not even, it's not even worth trying to stay around here. It's getting big. I need to get across the river right now. I actually might just swim across the river, to be honest. Right after this, we're just gonna end the stream. The server is just a boss, honestly. Wait, where's this thing going? Where is this thing going? That's gonna get strong. We gotta get onto this thing right now, dude. We don't have a choice. It's just a river follower, which is the worst thing ever, too, dude. Literally just gonna be a river follower. I need to see what I want to do with this. Go east, please. Well, I've been going for like, what, 3 hours now? So yeah, we're probably gonna cut it off here after this server anyways. And end it off with a bust of our server, because this 11.3 was hot garbage. No reason it should have been either. Of course, it was just trash. I don't know if this thing's even gonna get that strong. I'm gonna take the dirt road and just hope at this rate. Gonna have a lot of hopium to expect anything good out of the server. Stop. I gotta know where this thing's going right now. Server lag's also really bad. This wind field is still exploding. That roar just got so loud. Oh my gosh. That's a big wedge. That's a big wedge. That's a big wedge. Dude, it's exploding. It just absolutely exploded out of nowhere. What? We're gonna go south just a little bit, do some off-roading stuff. Off-road shenanigans, black on the velocity. I want to try to pin this thing down a little bit. That velocity has shrunk. What's this thing doing? Is it barreling out? At least it's straightening out. Yeah, it's straightening out. We're getting, dude. Yep, it did the thing. It did the thing. It did the thing. Get one probe down right here. We're all getting wins. We gotta not be stupid with this. It legitimately just it actually just kind of barreled out. Or at least attempted to do it. Well, the last one I decided to try to cook. That's actually crazy that the server went from being so bad to absolutely trying to cook and trying to cook me as well. Don't shift east, dude. Oh my gosh. Stop. I'm putting this probe right here. We pretty much just have this thing pinned down. But I need to get east and south to fully pin this thing down. I want to get to a point where I literally cannot miss this thing. Unless it shifts like dead north. Which, if that tries to happen, then we're just cooked. We're in a position where we have this thing mostly locked down, so I should have put a probe farther north. I'm thinking about that now, and it's trending more northeast, so we're gonna get in front of this. Dude, we're getting like 60s out here. Dude, this thing is just crazy strong. Go north, go north, go north, go north. Why does my computer do that? What Windows task system is doing that? Where's this thing going? I need to know right now. Perfect. Just go, just go, just go. I'm gonna stay ahead of this. I want to stay ahead of this so I can try to probe this last second here. Oh, it's kind of a lot more north, but I think that one probe should get a good hit. My first probe should. The second probe is going to still get a decent hit. Oh, that second probe is actually going to get a really good hit. Stop. Put this other probe back down here. Put it down right now and get out of here. That might be okay. Stall glitch, not right now. Oh my gosh, we're going to just die from stall glitch. Always happens at the worst time. Yeah, we're just dead from stall glitch, dude. Every single time without fail, it will end your career. And it's only gotten worse and worse in this on this platform. 268 though? Oh, hi there. Okay, I can't be as mad now. Come on, live somehow, live somehow. Oh my gosh, it exploded over my other probe too. It just exploded. 280. 289? Is this thing gonna go 300, dude? I think this thing's going 300. This thing might just try to go 300. It's really close. But 289, dude. Jeez. Yeah, we're just dead as well. Unconfirmed 320. That's a 300 roar. I don't have a choice, dude. I have to. I'm gonna get kicked out. Maybe a kilometers, yeah. Jeez, dude, that thing definitely tried to go 300. What the heck? This one probe actually got a decent hit. Where am I at? Yeah, dude. I'm just trying to listen to where the roar's at. What's your user? Yeah. Oh my gosh, 279, dude. This thing's gusting up. I'm getting wind fields all the way out here. Dude. The heavy wind fields at Sylvia. 289, 279. Nope, I can't say here. You're not in the server. Okay, yeah, no, you're not in the server, bro. I don't know what you're yapping about. Dude, this thing, that roar just got even louder. Dude, that's 320 plus. That's like 320 plus. I'm dead from Sylvia. Hello? I just died from Sylvia. Nope. Nope, we're just dead. We're just dead. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? I'm still in Sylvia. We're just gonna hide in Sylvia. All my pros are dead, dude. Sylvia's going. Sylvia's going. Sylvia's gone. 200 still, dude. Okay, there you are. Yeah, 283. Yeah. You're kilometers, by the way. Oh my, dude. This town's actually going. This is definitely like 320 plus right now. I don't deny 320 plus. We are in Sylvia and we're dead. Stupid overlay. Yeah, almost 2 miles and we're gone, dude. Jeez. I thought so. I was like, 400's not happening out of this. I thought that was kilometers. Well, glad we stayed in this server. Complete bust to 320, probably 3. Honestly, I might have been like a 340 plus, to be real. My vehicle's probably like fully destroyed. I'm getting probes. I want to see if I can't get a probe down, dude. I want to know wins. There's no way I actually got a probe down. Dude, we're getting 90s here? Hello? I mean, we probably got 120 at most, dude. We literally cannot leave this. Dude, what the heck? Those who are in the DOMs, please be firing rocket probes at this. I don't know why y'all in here with me, unless you're respawning. If you're in the DOMs, you gotta be firing rocket probes. We needed to know if this thing was I mean, this thing was obviously 300s. Are we safe to even leave? No, we're still not safe. We're still gusting up to the 70s right now. Okay, that happened. I guess we'll end that off with a bang. Yeah. Jeez, dude. I was gonna try to run to the shelter I'm gonna run into the shelter and hope I don't die here. Where's the shelter? I know there's a shelter in this town. Dude, that roar is so loud. I forgot where the shelter's in this town, if there is even one. What the heck? I just glitched into that. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna worry about it at this point. It's past. What the heck, dude? That thing just exploded out of nowhere. That thing went like 330 to 340 plus. I'm not gonna lie. And it did it after my probes. Gosh, I knew that was gonna happen too. I had a gut feeling that was gonna happen, dude. That's why I was like, I probably should get north on this and put another probe down ahead of it. It did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. Dude, I hate when that kind of stuff happens, when you're like, it's probably gonna do this, and I probably should get ahead, and then decide to not do it anyways. And then it happens. Unconfirmed 315 rocket probe. Okay. Dude, I can't stop. I can't get much closer to this. I'm gonna slow down. There's no doubt in my mind this was at least 300 to 350, dude. There's no way it wasn't. I mean, dude, we're getting wind fields from how far? Stretch it past map border, go from like right there, and we can't gauge that because the measurement stuff, the measurement layering is like so bad. Yeah, call about 2 mile wind field on this, dude. Jeez. It kind of barreled out and then just went absolutely nuclear. I'm gonna wait for the path because I think this thing was just huge. When it does that barreling type stuff, that's when the velocity starts gauging the size of the tornadoes a bit more than just the wind field. That's one thing I noticed. It'll still account for wind field a little bit, but you get crazy wind fields like this, yeah, you still can't gauge it too well with just the velocity. And the velocity will tell you a better story of how big this thing was. Jeez, dude. Well, this server went from a complete boss to actually decent now. 11.3, yeah, it didn't produce anything too great at the beginning. One recycle that went off map immediately. And then a 300. Honestly, I would call that a slight underperformance, but not by much at all. Multiple unconfirmed 300s. Jeez, dude. Oh, warning box. We're gonna wait for track. Yep. Confirmed mile wide from warning. Warning box confirmed mile wide. We're gonna wait for track on this. But good grief, dude. We almost got a 300 probe. We came so close again, but just not another 300 probe on another chance miss. That was a true chance I missed a 300. Well, that was a true chance I could have gotten a 300, but didn't. I actually sold a 300 this time. All the other tornadoes I had up to this point were probably right at like 280, 290 at most. But now this one was definitely like 300 to 350. I would push that 330 to 350. Just given the velocity from that far away from radar. I could almost guarantee like 350 at the absolute most. Oop. I'm stuck. Nice. Anyways, I will be right back, y'all, once I respawn my vehicle, get back. Once I at least get back in my vehicle. We're gonna wait for the track either way. I will be right back. And then after that, I want to look at track and then I'm gonna call it for now. I'm mostly charged. Stop being stupid, phone. Please. Thank you. Is track out yet? No, it's probably not. Oh, yeah, it is. 2.7k? Okay. Yeah, so it did count Winfield a bit better than I thought. Well, you can see where Winfield just absolutely exploded, where it kind of just stovepipe barreled out. Kind of, I guess. Wait, no, that's a different tornado. My fault. It still hasn't lifted. That was the recycle. That recycled off of that one, and it exploded quite a bit, and it had a big wind field, so we still gotta wait for this other one to lift. I'm gonna wait for track on that, so I have that on records. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for the track, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. I got a little bit of schoolwork I want to get done, not too much, but I should at least start it. My math homework is due soon, right? No, I don't want that open. Stop, phone. Stop, please. Heckgummit. Also, if you're just now joining, unfortunately, yes, you're a little bit late. If you're also wondering why I have, like, no money, I am on my alt account trying to do something for a video, so I'm kind of getting somewhat of a sneak peek what you might see in the video, or videos. Depending if I just turn this into a series, which is more than likely going to happen. Okay, math homework gets due till then. I forgot I have to do a reading as well for that other class. Frick. Yeah, I have to end stream. I don't have a choice. I got homework stuff to do, which I'm going to do now. Well, once that thing lives, like, die off, please. I get it, you're a 300 plus, but still. Oh my gosh, dude. Freaking kind of sore throat for like the past... Actually, it's been 2 weeks now since I've had this. Started back following week, and then moved on this entire week with a dry throat. Now doing this much yapping is not helping, so yeah. Bro, how? Only way that's possible is from cheating. Not gonna lie, math is like easy. Casually, me also selling a 100% on my, possibly selling 100% on my calc exam because I forgot how to do one thing, even though I had the right answer in my mind. So I technically did know how to do it, but I second guessed myself. Well, I just contradicted myself. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I second guessed myself, so I literally didn't put anything down and lost 10 points immediately. I'm so mad about that. If I get everything else right on that, though, I probably still got a 90 on that calc exam. And I probably would have gotten 100 if I knew what I was doing. If I fully knew what I was doing, like, bruh. You're gonna care when you get to college. Okay, if this was just like extra credit type of stuff, then yeah. Also, don't be like me and when you're out like your algebra 2 class and get too cocky. Because I ended up getting a C on one of the exams because I got way too cocky with it. I always say that because I was literally getting A's on every single exam, every single test and quiz on that, and I was literally passing with the A, and I literally got 1 C on the exam because I got way too cocky because that class was just so boring because I knew all that stuff already. It was just like, ugh. Pre-calc was a pain for no reason for me. We also had substitute teachers for literally the first half of the time I took it. Then I had to take trig, which trying to learn to do that stuff, dude, is just a pain. But once you get through it, Calc 1 is honestly not that bad, to be honest. You just have to take some extra time to remember how the stuff works, and then you're fine. Doing limitation stuff is really not that hard. Once you, especially if you know how to do basic algebra. If you know how to do algebra, doing the limitation stuff is really not that hard at all. And derivatives derivatives in general aren't that hard to do unless you just scuff yourself. Tracks out. High school, at least for me, wasn't really that hard. Alright, okay, yep, that makes a lot more sense why Winfield was in Sylvia. 2 miles almost on the dot. You can kind of see right where at the river where it just exploded the first time, barreled out, and then kind of just went crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff, bro. But honestly, yeah, it also depends on professors and everything, teachers as well, all that kind of good stuff. With that being said, guys, thank you guys for joining the stream. It's pretty darn good, I'll give it that. Especially that final tornado. That's how I like to end streams off, with something crazy like that. We've been doing that a lot more often too, which has been nice, having just one of the strongest tornadoes out of the entire days when we end streams. Or at least something very strong at the end of a single chase day. So, I'll definitely take that. Appreciate if you like this, subscribe, hit that notification bell, do those high points on the videos. Check the description down below because my Discord server's there. My other YouTube channel that I actually storm chase IRL on and post videos on is there as well, and with other content as well. Go check all that out. All my social media and streaming platforms are also down there. Thank you guys for the support. I will see you all later. Take care.